Hello everybody, Mama Charlotte here. Welcome back to a brand new video on this YouTube channel. So I'm trying different things for my YouTube videos. Please let me know, give me some feedback on this because I want to make sure that I'm getting good quality for you guys. I do notice that ever since I started filming in a studio with an actual camera, it has been a little better when it comes to how the good quality is. I noticed, I mean, if you look at some of the last videos I have on my YouTube channel compared to my phone recorded videos, yeah, you'll see a big difference. You'll see a big difference. This is a little more cinematic looking, so I'm a little bit happier with this, except I'm very much of a stickler on how things look because I'm like, oh my god, it's too much lighting on this side, there's too much lighting on this side, there's shadows casting on my nose, there's shadows casting on my hair, what's going on, how can I make everything look more vibrant? So I'm very, very much a stickler when it comes to stuff like that. But that's not what this video is about. I do want to let you guys know that I'm not clickbaiting you guys. This video is actually going to be about what it's about, and I really want to address the situation. And I know it's been a couple days and people have already talked about this, and it's probably like, you know, dirt under the rug at this point, but I do want to put my input in it because I feel like I have a lot to say. Nikita Dragun, what does she mean to me in that kind of regard? Nikita Dragun's always been someone that in my opinion is goals. Hashtag goals. I think when it comes to Nikita Dragun, she has the success factor, you know, reeled in. She's got the transition factor reeled in. You know, I'm not saying that everyone should look up to Nikita Dragun because she looks very much passable and she is very much the queen looking. Not that she is someone that needs to be glamorized as the ultimate goals of being trans and transitioning, but for me personally, I really think that Nikita Dragun has everything in her life settled down. Now I'm going to sit there and say I don't know exactly how Nikita Dragun's personal life is going because I've never talked to Nikita Dragun. I've never been personal around her in her life. I don't think even a finger in her life does she even know about my existence. So it is what it is. This video is not about me telling you guys how much I know about Nikita Dragun. It's more so about what happened recently with her. So Nikita Dragun has always been to me a very extra person. She is very, very oh my god, that kind of stuff. Like, you know, I don't know if you guys are catching my drift here, or if there is a drift, but hopefully you guys can. But that's the way she is to me. She is extra, very extra, and that's the thing about Nikita Dragun. That's what makes people like Nikita Dragun. That's what makes people hate Nikita Dragun, because she's very extra. She's overall, a lot of people call her a drama queen. A lot of people call her just a problematic person. And to me, I always thought of it as, you know, she's just young. You know, she's young. Not only that, like, you know, when you're growing up and you're not exactly who you are until you're at a certain age, you kind of have to grow up again. And that's kind of like how it is for a lot of trans women. You can't just like start transitioning and then be like mature again. Sometimes you just kind of miss having that youth that you couldn't have, and that's maybe what Nikita's going through. At this point, I don't know. I know Nikita Dragun has had a lot of things going on in her life when it comes to like going to her rehabilitation that she was, I guess, forced to go to. And now with this situation, basically gone viral and it was trending on Twitter for a while, and it's about her getting arrested. I don't know what Nikita Dragun was doing, and I don't know why she was doing it. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about intoxication. Maybe she was intoxicated. Maybe I'm just not reading the fine lines here. But, you know, it's hard for me to believe that Nikita Dragun would just go out of her ways and do something like that and then throw water at people on purpose, or something that she would do sober, or I don't know. I just don't see it. I don't believe Nikita Dragun is that kind of person that believes that she is, oh, I'm higher up, I have all this money, so you can't do anything to me, you know what I mean, like, oh, I'll just get bailed out. It's not that. I think Nikita Dragun is literally going through something, and I don't know what it is, and I don't want to put any sort of like comments out there that makes me like say, oh, Nikita Dragun, what's going on? Whatever she's going through, she wants to reach out to people, she can reach out to people. If she doesn't want to, she doesn't have to. But, you know, I do care about Nikita Dragun's safety as much because she is a trans sister in my community, and I hope that Nikita Dragun's okay. And if Nikita Dragun, if you're okay, girl, if you need some help, talk to me. I'm on social media, follow me. Everyone follow me if you guys want to anyways. What happened with her getting in trouble from this hotel situation, because she was walking out nude and she was blasting music in her hotel room, and she was literally, she threw water at the staff members. I think it's the most immature thing that someone could possibly do. I don't know why she did it. Like I said, I'm not there. I wasn't there to really witness what happened and why she would do such a thing. I feel like she was under the influence of something and was causing her to be crazy, because I don't think Nikita Dragun, quote me if I'm wrong here, gets into situations like this all the time. I think she does, yes, get into stuff sometimes, but not something like this, that will cause her to go to prison. I don't know. I just know that ever since, like, Nikita Dragun, I've never seen Nikita Dragun as a social media influencer, like YouTuber, I mean. In other words, I've never seen her as a YouTuber because she's always uploaded like once every year, and it's like, but it's been like that for the past, like, who knows how many years now. We see one video from her, never see another one. Another video, never see another one. But if you guys haven't noticed, a lot of her recent videos have been breakdown videos where she is talking about going into a rehabilitation center, going through something at a party, being clocked. Something like that is always something that Nikita Dragun always uploads. And it's never like, hey guys, I'm Nikita Dragun, I'm just like the influencer. Let's go talk about this today, or let's go talk about that today. I think her life really does come down to mental situation that's going on in her life. I don't want to screw into her head, and I don't think anyone else should have to do that. Unless you're basically a professional and you work directly with Nikita Dragun. Do I believe that what she did was unjust? Do I believe that what she did was very rude and cruel and deserves punishment? I think she does deserve punishment. I love Nikita Dragun. She's an amazing influencer and a public figure in the community. But I believe that she deserved to go to prison for what she has done, because that's what anybody else would have had to go through. Does she deserve to go into the men's prison? And that's what we're about to talk about right now, and that's the big main increase of this video. What separates a trans woman from a woman from a man? A lot of people say it's just a man. They drift us up towards the men's side that just wears makeup. Some of them dress us up in the middle, that we deserve to have our own prisons, because there'll probably be like 5 trans people in there. Some people say that we get segregated in the jail cells that we go to. We go to an LGBTQ cell for some reason, or something like that. But a lot of people know that putting a trans person in a male prison, a trans woman in a male prison, or a trans woman in a woman's prison, it's just not a very good idea. And we'll tell you why. I'm going to go into the mind of a criminal and the mind of a male that is not exactly put together. This is not for every man, and I'm probably going to get hate because I say this. But if guys are willing to do things to each other in prison, can you imagine what a guy would be willing to do to someone that looks like a female, completely inside and out, has female parts, everything? To them, that's going to be free meat. To them, that's going to be, oh, no one's going to call me gay. She basically has a woman's part. No one's going to, it's free meat in the jail, in the prison. I don't know why they put her in that prison for the males. Then let's go to trans women that are, pre-op, like me, I would still be targeted. Nikita Dragun would still be targeted because we look more like females than we ever will look like males. So to guys in prison, it's more easier. Not to mention, a lot of people believe that whenever people like us go to prison, it's for like a very bad reason. Like, I'm not going to say it, but really bad reasons. And then, so people in prisons, they tend to like attack people like us more so because they either take it as against their masculinity or whatever. I mean, I don't know exactly how prisons are. I'm not going to sit there and say, oh, I've been to prison. I know exactly what it is. But what I'm saying is that it's just it's not easy, especially when you're around a bunch of people that have been through hell and back, and people that have done crazy shit. I'm telling you, crazy shit. And to put someone like Nikita Dragun for tossing water at an officer, to put her in that hostile environment like that it's crazy. Now, I'll tell you guys one thing. She is out as far as I heard. I don't think she really got as bad as it could have been. I think Nikita Dragun was very much protected in this position. And it really struck the internet when she did a request to go into a female's prison than a male's prison. That just shows how much we really care about ourselves and how we care about our identities. And it's just crazy because even if Nikita Dragun, one of the biggest queen, YouTubers and influencers personalities on YouTube, gets put in the wrong prison, what does that mean for all of us? That means, sometimes there is no mercy when it comes to the system. And a lot of people might say, well, you're born a male, you're going to go to a male prison, and you're born female, you're going to go to a female prison. This isn't about sex. That's a thing. You know what I mean? I think prisons should be a little more put together when it comes to what they're allowing their inmates to do to each other. I think it's kind of really weird to be like, oh, people get this and get murdered in prison and all this stuff. And I think that's crazy how that works. It's like, how are you supposed to help someone get better from hurting people and being in the prison life if you're letting everyone in prison do what they want like this? And that's why I'm drifting off into this other subject, because that's just the way it is. For some reason, I don't know how to stay on a line on my YouTube videos. That's the way it works. This is a good reason why I've chosen to not engage in criminal activity in a lot of ways, because it's not just prison to me. It's prison. It's prison and then put in male cells. And what kind of defense am I going to get as a trans woman? You know, I'm pre-op and people are going to be like, well, she still has that part. You know, I'm going to have a lot more people against me, because if I go to prison, then, you know, what am I going to do to defend myself at this point? It doesn't matter how long you are. It doesn't matter. I mean, I think there should be a very big line towards who gets put into women's prison, who gets put into male prisons. And I think women prisons, if you're trans, I think you should at least be going through hormones for a year or something to be able to say, okay, I could go to a female's prison in case, you know. I think that should be the way. I mean, it doesn't always have to be about whether you're going to have sex with somebody in the prisons. It could, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm putting women's spaces at ease by saying this. And I know a lot of feminists might hate me for saying that, but that's the truth. I mean, honestly, I'm not every trans woman is sitting here trying to fake being a woman. That's just the way it is. A lot of this is just fear of women's spaces. You know, like I said, I'm all for women's spaces and women's rights and women being protected. But, you know, I find it super duper crazy how they try to protect these women, but then trans women don't get protected. They get thrown into these men's prisons because of what was on their birth certificate. But you know what's crazy is we've all legally, in some sort of way, a lot of the trans community has legally transitioned if they can, and if they did. First thing I did when I came out, first thing was I went to the court. I changed I changed my name. I changed my gender marker. I changed everything I possibly could change legally so that I don't have to be walking around and trying to say a different name that people want to see on my ID. I changed my ID. I went from the guy ID and I just said, you know what? I dysphoric, but look at this old ID. I changed that as well. I changed everything. For me, going into prison would be a shame for whatever I did. And it would also be a shame, and it wouldn't be something glorified to go into a women's prison. I mean, how do you tell someone that's lesbian that they could go into a women's prison? I mean, how do you tell someone that's gay that goes into a men's prison? You know, it's like if you're a gay guy, you have to go to a women's prison because you won't do anything to the women. If you're a gay woman, you have to go to the men's prison because you won't do anything to men. So it's like at this point, it's about who's attacking who and then who's stronger than who. Maybe there's more of a challenging thing to this, and I'm not taking a part of, but I'm just letting you guys know this is my point of view. Does Nikita Dragun deserve this? She deserves the punishment, but she didn't deserve going to male prison. I think it's the most wrong thing someone could possibly do, and I don't know what they're gonna do about this from the move on. I honestly feel like Nikita Dragun could have a lawsuit because she has gotten everything done, and she still was sent to a male prison. They put her in danger. I think she has a lawsuit. Just me personally. Anyways, like I said, guys, if Nikita Dragun, if you're having problems and you do want to reach out to me, comment section, whatever, social media. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys did understand my video. If you guys did, please leave a like, and if you guys can please subscribe to become Charlottetier today. If you have not become a Charlottetier today, let's get to 10k subscribers. I love you guys lots, like tater tots. I also game on Twitch, twitch.tv/mamacharYT. Down below as well. Follow my social medias. Do everything you guys can to just stay in the loop. I do know that the notification bell doesn't always leave people notifications, so always keep an eye out on my channel if you guys feel like you guys are missing out some content. So please check it out. Check out the channel. I'm uploading more. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will have a great day. You guys have a good one. Bye.